Well, my name is Peter Fetterman, as Sarah said. I kind of started doing music due to my mother being a music teacher. She always wanted me to explore and create, not always necessarily using musical devices, but more so anything I could get my hands on. She said that when I was a kid, I would get the pots and pans out and play on them. I'm sure most children do that. But then that didn't cease. I started building things with anything I could get my hands on. This is actually a grounding bar and anodized steel rods, which I amplified through some crystals. They are known to most of you as Rochelle salt. It's potassium bitartrate, which is cream of tartar, which if you look in your baking section, you'll find your cream of tartar. I took about 7, is this my clicker? Perfect. Cream of tartar, ladies and gentlemen. I went to the grocery store, picked this up. I went to the art supply store and got soda ash. Soda ash is basically a dye fixer, and it has a wonderful reaction with cream of tartar. Where am I clicking to?
Was the green light on?
It is, yes.
Yeah, right here.
Perfect. So we take the soda ash, mix it in with water, start to boil the water, and then slowly add in the cream of tartar, and it starts to fizz, and it becomes a milky white. So you slowly add everything in, and all of a sudden it's very abrupt change. The liquid becomes clear, the reaction stops, and you have this liquid that you let cool. I did a process of annealing, which is a controlled temperature decline. So we put it in the oven and slowly cooled it, which allows your crystals to grow larger. Rather than just getting little pieces, you can get longer ones. So there it is in the oven. And that's about it for this. I want to show you all. This is a more commercialized version. They are found in pickups to guitars. They're found on all sorts of instruments. They're usually inside of it, and it's the source of amplification. Inside of this, there's a little disc like these. And inside of here is the crystal. And I have a friend that was explaining it all to me, that all the ions are in a row. When you agitate it, add pressure, scrape it against anything, it creates a signal. The signal then travels through your cables and into your amplification device. And it's these. Which leads me to this wonderful creation. I'm going to plug it in now. I didn't want it to feed back while we were doing anything earlier. Yes. So, we should be live. There we go. I've done shows without instruments. In fact, the last show that I did was strictly with water and amplifying pouring sounds and splashing sounds, gurgling, bubbling, lots of fun. You can get much layers of sound. My next project I want to do with fire, using photocells to capture the fire and send a signal, much the same way that this does. Well, shall we? Let's get into it. Can y'all hear that? Is that fun? All right. Get the harmonics out of it. Experimental sounds. The stranger the better. I always encourage people to go out and discover what they can make and what they sound like. It's all about the motion of discovery. It really is. And the unconventional aspect, getting away from bass and guitar, drums, vocals, kind of challenges what music's made of and what you receive music as in your head. Thank y'all very much.